My girlfriend looked at me and said, "Are you just going to waste your time or are you going to get a job?" And something broke in my brain. Not anger, not motivation. Panic. Pure, quiet. Panic. Because here's the thing. I'm broke. Like actually broke. No income. No safety net. Nothing. And I'm sitting here making YouTube videos that nobody's watching yet. While my friends are getting jobs. While my family keeps asking what I'm doing with my life. While everyone around me is collecting paychecks. And I'm collecting what? Hope? Belief? Trust the process? That's not a paycheck. That doesn't pay rent. That doesn't shut anyone up. So, when she asked me that question, my brain started spiraling. And I did something stupid. I opened LinkedIn. I started searching for jobs. Remote jobs. Entry level. No experience needed. Scrolling. Comparing salaries. Comparing myself. My friend just got hired. $60K. Another one. Benefits. 401k. Stability. Security. And me? I'm editing videos in my room, hoping, praying, waiting, and my brain started whispering. Maybe they're right. Maybe you're wasting time. Maybe you should just give up and get a real job like everyone else. And the panic got louder, and I couldn't think straight. So, I did what I always do when I can't handle the pressure. I escaped. Scrolled Twitter. Watched random videos. Ate garbage I wasn't hungry for. Did other things I'm not proud of. You know exactly what I mean. And 4 hours disappeared. 4 hours. Gone. I could have made one video. Instead, I made nothing. Because I panicked. And the worst part, I know YouTube will work. I know it in my bones. I've seen the math. I've seen what's possible. But in that moment, the fear was louder than the belief. And I broke. Here's why your brain does this. It's not because you're weak. It's not because you're lazy. It's because you're wired for survival. And survival means fit in. Do what the tribe does. Get resources now, not later. Now. This is called hyperbolic discounting, right? Your brain values immediate rewards way more than future rewards. A job pays you in 2 weeks. YouTube might pay you in 2 years. Your brain can't compute that. It sees your friends getting paychecks. It sees you getting nothing. And it screams, "Danger, you're falling behind, do something, anything now." That's social proof working against you. Everyone's getting jobs. So jobs must be the right answer. Everyone's getting stable. So you must be the unstable one. Everyone's being responsible. So you must be irresponsible. And the comparison trap slams shut. You stop seeing your path. You only see their path. And their path looks so much easier, so much safer, so much more approved. And that's when the panic wins. Not because they're right, but because they're loud. Here's what nobody tells you about getting a job. A job is not a flex. A job is a trade. You trade time for money. You trade freedom for security. You trade your dreams for their approval. And most people, they're not taking jobs because it's what they want. They're taking jobs because they're scared. Scared of the same thing you're scared of. Uncertainty. Judgment. The risk of betting on themselves and losing. So they fold. They take the safe option. And they spend the next 40 years wondering what if. That's not winning. That's hiding. Now look, I'm not saying jobs are bad. I'm not saying you're better than anyone. I'm saying you chose a different game. And different games have different timelines. Your friend who got the job? He's on the linear path. Work, paycheck, repeat. Predictable. Safe. Capped. You're on the exponential path. But the gap between nothing and everything, that's where most people quit. That's where you are right now. Let me tell you what happens when you break. The panic hits. You can't sit with it. You escape. Scroll. Eat. Watch. Jack off. Numb the pain. Waste hours. Then guilt hits. Then shame. Then more panic. And the cycle repeats. Panic escape. Guilt. More panic. You didn't make the video. You didn't move forward. You just survived the day. And now you're further behind. And now the pressure's even worse. That's the spiral. That's what happened to me. 4 hours. Gone. One video. Unmade. Because I couldn't sit with the discomfort. Now let me tell you what happens when you don't break. The panic hits. You feel it. You breathe. You acknowledge it. Yeah, I'm scared. This is hard. People are doubting me. I'm doubting myself. And then you sit down. And you make the video anyway. Not because you feel better. Not because the panic went away. But because you decided the panic doesn't get to win. One video. That's it. Just one. And suddenly, the guilt doesn't come. The shame doesn't come. You go to bed knowing you didn't break. And that's everything. Listen to me carefully. Your turn will come, but only if you're still in the game when it does. Most creators don't fail because they weren't talented. They fail because they quit during the gap where nobody's watching, the gap where nobody believes, the gap where everyone's asking, when are you going to get a real job? That's not the sign to quit. That's the test. The pressure you're feeling right now, it's not proof that you're on the wrong path. It's proof that you're on a hard path. And hard paths don't give rewards early. They give rewards to whoever's left standing. Think about everyone you admire online. Every creator, every entrepreneur, every person living the life you want. They all had this moment. The moment where everyone doubted. The moment where they almost quit. The moment where they opened LinkedIn at 2 a.m. wondering if they should just fold. The difference? They didn't. They made one more video, then another, until their turn came. And your turn will come too. But not if you panic. Not if you break. Not if you let the fear make decisions for you. So here's what you do when the panic hits. Because it will hit again. Tomorrow, next week, next month. It's not going away. You just need to know how to handle it. Step 1, name it. Say it out loud. I'm panicking right now. I'm scared. I'm comparing myself. I want to escape. Don't fight it. Don't suppress it. Just name it. Step 2, don't run. The scroll, the food, the other thing, that's you running from the feeling. And running makes it worse. Every time you escape, you teach your brain that panic give up. So, don't run. Sit with it. Let it be uncomfortable. It won't kill you. It just feels like it will. Step 3, make one video. Not 3. Not a week's worth. 1. That's the only ask. One video, one action. One proof that the panic didn't win today. You don't need to feel motivated. You don't need to feel confident. You just need to hit record. That's it. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know when my turn's coming. I don't know if it's next month, or next year, or 3 years from now. I don't have a guarantee. I just have a belief. And that belief gets tested every single day. Every time someone asks what I'm doing. Every time a friend posts about their new job. Every time my girlfriend looks at me wondering if I'm crazy. Every time I have to explain myself to people who don't understand. The belief gets tested. And sometimes I fail the test, like I did 4 hours ago. But here's what I've learned. Failing the test once doesn't mean you're done. It means you get to take it again, right now, with this video. I'm not making this because I figured it out. I'm making this because I almost broke today. And making this video is how I prove to myself that I didn't. So if you're in the same place, broke, doubted, scared, wondering if you should just give up and get a job like everyone else, I want you to hear me. Don't panic. Your turn is coming. But it only comes if you stay. So close LinkedIn, close Twitter, close whatever you're using to escape, and make one video. Just one. That's how we win. Not by being fearless, by being scared and doing it anyway. Now go. I'll see you on the other side.